Hello friends, today we're going to talk about work-life balance. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mindy. I am the mother of 7 kiddos, and I want to talk about what it's like to work full-time while taking care of 7 children. Even if you have 1 children, it's very similar. So with work, we're expected to show up, be there each day that we're scheduled to be there, and also to get a lot of work done for whatever company that we work for, or if we work for ourselves. So how in the world do we do that while also being a mom? Well, I'm going to share what I have learned over the last 4 years. So in the mornings when it's time to get everybody ready for school, myself ready for work, there's often this feeling of guilt, a little bit of feeling bad of, I wish I could be there for my kids more, but I need to go to work. Or I look around and I wish I could have extra time to do another load of laundry or wash some dishes, etc. I think that is 100% normal when you are a working mother and also tending to children. So here's some tips that I have found that work super well. I've got my little notes here. So number 1 is going to be, please validate your own feelings. So if you're feeling tired, take a moment to be kind to yourself and give yourself grace. Of course you're feeling tired. You are staying up in the evening. You are cleaning up the kitchen. You're running a load of laundry. Maybe you're sweeping and mopping after the kids go to bed. You are folding their clothes. You are preparing their outfits for the next day. There's a lot that has to happen in order to help your house run smoothly. So often we do stay up later than is desirable to get those tasks done. And then in the morning when your alarm clock goes off, yes, you're tired because maybe you needed an hour or 2 of sleep, or maybe you had nightmares in the night and you woke up, or whatever happened, you're just tired. It's okay to be tired. So validate that feeling for yourself. Another feeling that we have as mom is guilt. When we are not with our kids, when our kids have a special activity at school that they want us to attend, whatever's going on, we cannot always take off all of those days, especially if you have more than 1 child. If I took off every day that there was an activity for one of my 7 kids, I'd really be missing a lot of work. So validate those feelings, like yes, you feel bad, but are you actually doing something wrong? No. You're going to work so that you can provide for your children, that you can give them a home, a roof over their head, so that you can buy them the clothing, buy them the new shoes that they need, so that you can keep the electricity on, so that you can have running water, so that they can have the internet, they can play their games, they can do their schoolwork, etc., right? So we're not doing anything wrong by going to work. It is necessary. It is good. And those feelings do come up. So validate them and then let them go. Another way you can validate your feelings is to journal about your feelings. It's one way to get everything out on paper and just let it go. You don't have to share it with anybody. You can share it. You can delete it when you're done if you don't like it. But there's other ways to validate your feelings that you don't have to always reach out to somebody else. Another thing about working and having kids is you might just feel overwhelmed. If you've had a long day at work and you've helped people solve a multitude of problems and you've scheduled events and you have dealt with cranky, miserable individuals and whatnot, totally normal. When you come home, you're not going to have as much patience. You're going to be tired. You might feel like you want some solitude. You've been with people all day and maybe you need solitude to feel better. Or maybe you just need to sit on the couch with your kids and snuggle and read them a story. Or sit with them as they watch their favorite cartoon and you might doze off for a few minutes to catch a little nap, but they are enjoying your presence simply by being next to them. Another thing to think of is each day after work to set aside 30 minutes for yourself to do one activity just for you. That could be writing for 30 minutes. That could be reading a fictional book. for 30 minutes. That could be taking a walk around the block for 30 minutes. There's a lot of different things. So find out what something is that you would enjoy and do that each day after work for 30 minutes. You will see that you're filling your own cup and that you will have more energy by doing that for yourself. Oh, there goes my phone. So that's the second thing that we can do for ourselves, filling our own cup. Just find 30 minutes of an activity each evening after work that you can do for yourself. Lastly, it would be to accept. We can only be at one place at a time because we are human. So when you're at work, be at work. If you need to check in with your kids, call them, text them, etc., do that, and then focus back on work. And know it's okay. From this time to this time, I am at work. I'm giving my focus and energy there. And then after work, I'm going to put my focus and energy on myself and my children. In the past, I would really, really worry about work when I wasn't at work. And when I was at work, I would really, really take a lot of time and energy to worry about my kids. But in reality, I can only be physically at one place at one time. So when I'm physically and mentally in that place and staying in that situation, I feel calmer. I'm more productive. I have energy for that task, that thing, that situation. And I shift, right? I shift mentally and I shift physically between work and home. A great way to do that shift is to either have an audiobook that you really enjoy listening to, a motivational speaker that you enjoy listening to, or your favorite music and playlist to listen to from the time you leave work till the time that you go back to your children. So your brain is always anticipating that, and it knows, oh, this is a transition. Or after I drop my kids off to school, I have the same music I listen to as I go into work. I'm mentally like pumping myself up, prepared, ready to have a great day. So if you have any tips and comments that you guys do that help you balance the work and mom load, so to speak, please leave your comments below and let me know. There's also a great benefit into hiring a babysitter weekly. Go out by yourself, take yourself for a date, go out with others for a date, hang out with your friends, go visit your parents, whatever it is that's going to make you feel more stable, more confident, more loved, more supported. Make those things a priority in your life so that you are bringing your best self to your kids and you're bringing your best self to your work. So that's it for today. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the day and always be kind and be true to yourself.